Welcome back to Villnoire. Last time on Villnoire we explored the Heimhold ruins and met up with our newest party member, Zach. Seems a little bit aloof, a little bit crude, got a little bit of a sense of humor, and seems to have an absolute loathing of Inker soldiers, evidenced by his complete willingness to kill them outright, unprovoked or not. We went through Heimhold ruins and came across Lucas's friend Bryce. I just realized we don't have the chibi avatar. That we normally have when we enter onto the... Oh, there it is. Weird. Maybe if you save on the world map, it resets it. But anyway... we went through the Heimhold ruins and we came across Lucas's former comrade and friend Bryce, who was in the dungeon and beaten within an inch of his life. We wanted to take him with us, but Vivian and Zach protested. They said that there's no way we could get through the Krovan Caverns alive, carrying him with us, and that the Inker soldiers would certainly catch us up. In addition, we met Vivian's father, Rayson, who is also a druid, and he helped us escape by holding off the Inker soldiers, and is now waiting for us at Palmira Port. So we are going to make our way there, and meet up with Rayson, see what he has to say for himself, see what he wants with us. A small port that receives a constant supply of resources from Casanero. A lively tavern also houses a plethora of sailors. Let's go. This is a statue for the Maiden of Palmira. She was a super famous druid that fought for Palmira's freedom a really long time ago. I'm praying to her as hard as I can, that way she'll look after my dad when he's out sailing on the ocean. Detailed statue depicting the Maiden of Palmira. Okay. I don't think there's really much we need to do with the AP board. No. Okay. We've just come back from our weekly trip to Casanero. We're a cargo ship, and none of these fruits or vegetables grow in Palmira. Without us, I don't think this island would last long. Let me tell you, it's hard work being a sailor. No, not because of the long trips or seasickness. Mainly because I'm still a junior, and they make me unload all the cargo by myself. Phew. Is that? Haha, it is. Incense. Nice. One of two, so there's another one around here. Cures all negative status ailments on one ally. That's nice. Oh, an item shop. Okay. Anything we want to sell? We might as well sell our old armor and some of the default weapons that we don't need anymore. Yeah, we don't need all that stuff. We'll definitely keep the badges. Those are rare. I don't think we can get those back if we were to sell them. Alright. This is the place where we're supposed to meet Rayson. Looks like he's not here yet. I just hope he got out of there okay. Oh, I'm sure that old coot is just fine. Why don't we all sit down and relax with a nice glass of gin and healing tonic? I don't know about you two, but I'm parched. Was that really the first thought that comes into your head, Zach? For all we know, Adra could have found him and now he's on his way here. So you all made it through the Krovan Caverns. Not that I doubted you could, but I'm grateful you've both shown up. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up earlier. I'm sorry I didn't stick to your original plan. There's no need to worry about that. By now, Audrey must know all three of you have escaped. That means we have little time to discuss matters. The quicker we leave this island, the better. That's making the bold assumption that I'm actually going anywhere with you. I can understand your distrust towards us, but staying here puts Palmira village in danger. There's little point in pretending you don't care about that. regrettable. I'd planned this whole meeting between us in my head so many times, but I'd never imagined this unfortunate outcome. It's Zach, isn't it? Did I hear you mention an alcoholic beverage? It sounds delightful. Let's all partake. Oh my, man after my own heart. If you weren't old enough to be my granddad, things might be rather different between us. I just need to try something, 1 second. Check, check. Oh, okay. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. I muted my microphone by accident. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You want us to go have a drink together? Are you serious? Yes. It's conspicuous for all to stand here by the door. You never know who's listening. The music from the band will cover our conversation. Plus, I think we all need a stiff drink. Vivian, would you mind getting a drink for everyone? That will give me a good opportunity to explain our predicament. Lucas and Zach, can you please come sit with me when you're both ready? However, time is of the essence, so don't dawdle. Is that how you spell essence? Why does that look wrong? Probably just in my head. I don't know. It might just be the font. I know he's a little unorthodox, but please hear him out, Lucas. I'll get us all a drink. I must admit, I do feel a bit shaken up about everything that's happened. No, I'm not gonna stay the night. Small syrup, okay, and what do we get for that? Some frost. We'll chat with this guy in a second, but for now let's chat with the bar patrons. We're sailing the Alair troop to Inker first thing tomorrow morning, but we're stopping off at Casanero first. You'll have to ask the captain if you want to come along. Last I saw the captain, he was at the docks. He's not really one for socializing, or drinking, or being friendly, so good luck with that. It's the first time I've ever seen the Alair troop perform. I don't know whether it's the rum or the rhythm, but I might get up for a little boogie-woogie. Yeah, it's probably the rum. I feel like this girl isn't paying attention on our date. Man, I've been at sea for weeks, and I even paid for the tickets. It's like she's more interested in the band or something. I'm the #1 groupie for the Alair troop. They tried to file for a restraining order, but I still go to every performance. That little boy on the flute is such a darling. Mwah! Okay, yeah, you might have a problem. Please, allow me to start by apologizing to you both, especially you, Zach. I had no intention of dragging you into this, but now I've seen your combat abilities, I'd like you to listen as well. Oh, don't apologize to me, I've had a fun-filled day. Dead Anchor soldiers, forced imprisonment, and topped it all off, I get a free drink. I'm living the dream right now. Oh, I see, so you still had every intention of dragging me into it, though. That's great, thanks for your honesty. I did. There's no easy way of saying this, so I'll be straight with you both. I need your help to assassinate Vodian Van Hart, and I need all the help I can get. Bloomin' heck, this old man is completely senile. Gotta say, I'm bloody loving it. Hold on, you're not joking, are you? You want to kill the leader of the Inca army? You're crazy to think it, and you're crazy to think that it would help you. Why would I? When Vorian took over the Inca army after the king and his brother Bryce had both died, that's when things changed for druids. We were always feared, but now they actively sought us out. Since Vorian's inauguration, officially there are no druid villages left in Villnoire, all destroyed by Inca. The entire population of druids is rapidly decreasing under his leadership. That shouldn't be a huge surprise to you, though. You served in the Inca army under Vorian directly, didn't you? That is until you somehow managed to escape his grasp. That was years ago. I left that life behind. Why else do you think I moved to a little cabin in the woods? I don't want any part of Inca or the life I used to have. Don't you see? You will never be free from Inca while Vorian still lives. After all these years, they still came for you. It's exactly the same for us druids. We have a common enemy, Lucas. I still don't understand exactly how you expect me to fit into all this. Why all of the smoke and mirrors for me? it took us a long time to find you, Lucas. We couldn't run the risk of scaring you off, but we also needed to be sure you were still the man we needed. That's why Vivian approached you alone. Yes, it was dishonest, but it was also a necessary test. You dispatched the giant beast I summoned in the Palmira woods, all while protecting a known druid. Indeed, you are the Lucas we heard about. The Lucas you heard about? You make me sound like some sort of celebrity. Whatever it is you think of me, it's probably not true. You were right on that fold, and you broke away. Disappeared into thin air. No one has ever escaped Vorian's manor before, and anyone who tries is labeled a traitor and killed. Yet here you are, sitting at the table opposite me. If you can get out, then you can get us back in. Not only that, but your insight on Vorian will no doubt be advantageous. We heard you were a high-ranking officer in the Inca army. Someone that Vorian relied on. I'm sure you know a lot about him. I'm sure you can get Rayson to help him. I'm sure you know a lot about him. I'm sure you can help Rayson get to him. You're wrong. I wasn't close with Vorian. Yeah, I did live in his manor, and sure, I did manage to escape that place. But it was his brother who I was friends with. Bryce. Oh, I get it now. So that's where your enduring bromance had its humble beginnings. Still, I'm hardly convinced that a Van Hart could be a decent human being. That's right, I didn't have a chance to tell you earlier. Bryce Van Hart is alive. I saw him with my own eyes. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but they were holding him captive. I see. How intriguing. I wonder what purpose keeping him alive all these years has served. I owe Bryce a lot. He's not like his brothers. I didn't escape Inca on my own. Bryce helped me. How have I returned the favor to him? I've left him to rot in a prison cell. It's not completely about you helping us, it's about keeping you away from them too. We can offer you a safe haven, a place where Vorian will never find you. We can do that for Bryce too. You really will help Bryce, even knowing he's a Van Hart like Adre and Vorian? You truly believe I'm someone who can help you, don't you? We don't know how the Inca army found you the same time we did. Maybe it's all a coincidence. Either way, it proves Vorian is scared of what you can do, what you can offer us. That's that. My cards are all laid out for you. Whatever it is you choose, you must get off this island. They'll hunt for you in Palmira, but once they figure out you're gone, they'll leave too. Lucas, we can never force you to do anything you don't want to do, but we've all seen too many places destroyed by the Inca army. Please, don't let Palmira Village be the next one. We'll sort out travel to Casanero for both of you. It's the closest port, but it's also where we need to head next. Please, say you'll come with us, at least as far as Casanero. Well, I've seen what I needed to see on this island. I'm all for finding out how the murder plot pans out, at least for now. You didn't leave me for dead either, which is pretty cool. That's brilliant news. I appreciate any assistance you can offer us. I'll leave you to weigh up your options, Lucas. We'll wait for you at the port should you choose to accompany us. So that's it. You've made your mind up. You've made your mind up just like that? This isn't going to be like breaking into Heimhold ruins, you know. Are you sure you want to help these druids? Also, they lied to you? Boo-hoo. That Vorian is a real nasty piece of work, so is the whole Van Hart family. They deserve what's coming to them, if you ask me. Besides, it sounds to me like these druids can help me get the thing I'm looking for. If I get to kill some soldiers along the way, then that's even better. It's win-win for me. Not everyone in the Van Hart family is inherently bad. Neither is everyone in the Inca army. Like they said, I used to be a part of that world too. It's hard for me to get involved again. They make it sound like they're forcing us to do something. I'm just gonna get what I need and then I'm out of there. We're all just using each other and I'm totally fine with that. Come on, we've got a free boat ride out of here. Unless you'd rather be Adra's plaything, let's go before they leave without us. Okay, let's chat with this guy. Hey kid, you look like you got some talent for rebellion. Talent for losing, that is. Rebel Leon? Funny. Why not play a few games with me? Surely you must be a fan of it. Did you seriously just call me a kid? I'm almost 30 years old. Besides, I have no idea what rebellion is, so no, I don't want to play. Jeez, you from Palmira or something? Everyone knows what rebellion is around here. It's super simple, I can teach you the rules. This is gonna be like taking candy from a baby. It's a card game where you summon up to 3 warriors to fight for you. The aim of the game is to reach a total attack power of 21 or higher attack power than your opponent. total attack power goes over 21, then your warriors won't listen to your orders and they'll rebel against you. Hence the name. Keep up with me so far? Draw a loyal warrior though, their attack power can either be 11 or 1. You'll know when you draw a loyal warrior as their attack power will show as a star icon on the card. Hold on a minute, this just sounds like a totally butchered version of Blackjack. I used to live in Anchor and all the soldiers used to play it. This is nothing new. Blackjack was banned in Anchor for its addictive nature and getting people into gambling debt. This is Rebellion, a completely unrelated card game and is in no way associated with Blackjack. So come on, what do you say? You'll pick the game right up. First person to win 3 consecutive rounds will win a tidy sum of 50 frost. Of course, if you lose, you'll have to cough up the dough. Because the first one to win 3 rounds in a row will get 50 frost. Yeah, sure, why not? Low stakes, why not? Now we're talking. Since you're new to the game, I'll let you play as peaceful humans, and I'll play as the evil druids. Let's rebel. Alright, let's give this a try. So we're at 10, we'll draw another one, I guess. 12. Okay, so it's like Blackjack, but you only get 3 cards to play. Okay. 3, 9, that's 12. Yeah, I'll draw another one. 20, nice. Oh, doesn't even want to draw another one, okay. 4, 5 is 9. 9, 17. Nice, okay. 10 and 5. Let's draw one more. There we go, 18. Oh, of course. This does just feel very luck-based. Oh, really? Okay, well, I'll stick with 19. Well, maybe we're okay. Oh, didn't even want to draw another one. Okay. Soft 17. Let's draw another one. It's 19, I think? Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, there we go. What's the current score? I thought we just won 3. I'm ahead by 1 point. Okay. Oh, 3 in a row. 12... 13. Okay, that's not great. But I think that's... No, yeah, that's no good. So it's not best of 3. 9, 10, 11. Now we're gonna lose. Yeah, okay, I can see the appeal. It's simple, it's straightforward. And yeah, we lost. But it is very much luck-based. 9... 14... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we lost. Oh well, it's only 50 for us. It's not a huge deal. We've got lots. I've heard I've seen some like reviews of this game that are kind of critical of the really cliche nature of the Anchor army being like really prejudiced against druids, and how it's like, oh, it doesn't make sense that like these or it feels so cliche that these, you know, world leaders are extremely prejudiced and you know, trying to essentially commit genocide against an entire species of people, and it's you know, it just doesn't it feels very, you know, Darth Vader-esque, like light side, dark side kind of thing, but it's like, have you heard of the Spanish Inquisition? Like, there's it's not exactly historically inaccurate or unrealistic. Anyway. So it seems like Zach is going to be joining up with us. If it was my choice, I wouldn't let him come. He's a loose cannon. Rayson wants him only because he's strong, but that's not everything. Then again, he's a human who doesn't seem to hate druids. That's a rarity, so perhaps I should be more willing to give him a chance. Boat to Casanero will be arriving shortly. There are no expectations or obligations once you arrive there. Vivian and I want to keep you out of Orion's hands. Anything else is your choice. That being said, when you get on the boat, there will be no turning back, at least for some time. I strongly advise you to take care of any outstanding business in Palmira, but do it promptly. If I don't mind, I'm going to come with you to come to Casanero with all of you, and I'm ready to leave now. Yeah, let's go. We've searched everywhere, and there's no trace of them. I'm guessing one of those Branca scum broke them out. I should have just slaughtered them when I had the chance.
Do not worry, brother. Their escape only delays the inevitable. They remain blissfully unaware of our informant and all the information we know. Their plan to recruit Lucas is pathetic. Let the dirty rats scurry back to their hole at Branca. We shall pay them a visit and flush them out all at once. If anything, they have made it far easier for us.
I used Bryce just like you wanted. Seemed to work pretty well. Lucas was caught completely off guard. What are we going to do with him now? Can I put him out of his miserable existence?
Not so hasty, Adre. Our dear brother still has plenty of uses. You can have some fun with him if you wish, but do not kill him yet. I'm sure he would love to come to Branca with us. What a glorious reunion this shall be.
We made it to Casanero. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. At least we're out of their immediate grasp. It's rare for Inca to come to this part of Villnoire, but I wouldn't rule it out entirely.
So basically what you're saying is we can all go out and celebrate? And by celebrate, what I'm hoping to do is collapse in a heap on an oversized bed. Oh, comfort, how I've missed you so.
Not in so many words. I'm aware that none of us have had an opportunity for a good night's sleep for some time. I have no intention of leaving for Branca until tomorrow morning.
Did you say Branca? Everyone knows that town was burned to the ground years ago. Why on Villnoire would you want to head there of all places?
It's not exactly the Branca you're thinking of. We just call it that out of respect, mainly. It's where our group is based, and where we provide shelter to other refugee druids. It's sort of a hidden town in the mountains. It's a place where we can be safe. Just wait until you see it for yourself. Besides, you didn't think it was just Raisin and I, did you? From out of the ashes of the old Branca, the new one was born. It's not been easy for us to reach this point. There has been much sacrifice. That's why I cannot allow Vorian to continue his tirade. I implore you to see it for yourself. Not only to perceive the hardship of my kind, but you're not the only ex-Inca soldier that we've recruited. It's one of the ways we learned about you.
Oh, that's great. Can't wait to meet them. Should I tell them about all our old comrades I've slain in gory detail? Can't see that being awkward in the slightest. There's no one in Branca with any love for Vorian or the Van Hart family, but don't expect a round of applause for killing troops. You really are proud of such an inhumane act, aren't you? Vivian, that's quite enough. I'm well aware of your opinion. For the sake of the short time we will all be traveling together, please set aside your hostility. I'll arrange for each of us to spend a night at the inn. I hope you may use this time to further consider my proposal. There's no immediate threat, so feel free to explore Casanero until then. Alright, let's take a look around Casanero. We'll talk to everybody, check the shops. Oh yeah, we can change the party now as well. Despite being a sailor, I don't actually sail at all. I just stay at the port here and help unload all the cargo. Turns out that severe seasickness really is a problem in this profession. Well, at least I can still get to wear this adorable sailor outfit. Don't I look just amazing? My husband was lost at sea almost 1 year ago. I know most people think I'm crazy, but deep in my heart I know he's still alive. I just know it. That's why I stare out into the ocean every day. I know he's going to come sailing into the port, and I want to be there to give him the biggest hug and never let him go again. So yeah, we'll explore Casanero. We'll chat with everybody. We'll maybe check the shops and stuff. Explore all the treasures. Probably take on the next dungeon, and then we'll call the episode there. Every single time I come to Casanero, she's still standing there, waiting on the pier. Didn't her husband wash up on the beach months ago? Hasn't someone told her the bad news yet? Apparently she's been told dozens of times, yet she still waits at the pier anyway. I think people have given up trying to console her. She won't believe anything they say. It's tragic, honestly. There's one annoying thing about living in a seaside town, it's the seagulls. How in Villnoire is supposed to get anything clean and dry with all those crapping machines on wings around? I have to cross the Sekhmet Desert with my daddy today, and I'm a little scared. I saw the desert once and it was like a giant maze. What happens if we get lost out there? I came to Casanero on the boat from Sekhmet, but the sea is too rough to take me back. The only other way is through the Sekhmet Desert, and us Sekhmetian people know better than to go there. But no one knows how long the boats won't be running, so I'm trying to gather as much resources as I can to go on foot. You can die of dehydration quickly if you're not prepared. Okay, let's do some potion crafting here. We'll go one... Actually, we'll use all our rare bottles on the Lucid Gel. Get those full tonics. Those are really handy to have. Anything that's a full restore is absolutely worth it. I think we'll save our cheap bottles for the Sparkle Gel, because I believe that gives us incense. So let's use a common bottle on the Murky Gel. With Lucas having Second Surge, we probably won't need to worry about SP restoration too much. But you never know. Okay. There's a book here called Evoker. Oh, and a chest. A Wizard Essence. 1 of 9. Jeepers. Permanently increases SP by 2 points. Okay, Vivian's got quite a bit. Honestly, Lucas might need it the most. He's got the lowest, and he does have abilities that cost SP. I'm going to give that to Lucas. There we go. Who's you? You'll never guess what. I just found out I'm a druid. I got really angry the other day and blew up a vase with my magic. I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but it's so cool I just have to. Well, listen to my son. He likes to tell lies for attention. Not a word of it is true. I'm not a druid, and neither is he. It's just a prank he's pulling, honestly. Come on, son. Stop running around and get inside before someone calls the Inca authorities. People are gonna start believing you soon. You know, when we went up the Draylin Trail on our date the other day, didn't you think it was weird the cave seemed to be blocked off? I wonder if the Inca army did it on purpose. I guess they don't really want us going near the ruins of Branca and seeing exactly what they did to the town. I almost feel sorry for the poor druids they killed. Yes, well, I wasn't really in the mood to go cave spelunking in my best dress, funnily enough. You do know they call Draylin Trail the Engagement Hill for a very unsubtle reason, right? The next time you disappoint me like that, you better pray it's not at the top of a mountain. Someone could easily slip off if you catch my drift. Ugh. Even though the King of Inca is dead, they still hold an annual festival on his birthday. It's a tradition, I suppose, and the people of Inca must have really loved their king. But just because something is a tradition doesn't mean you should continue it. Sometimes things change, don't you agree? Angel Feather. 2 of 9. I was planning on taking a trip to Sekhmet this weekend to see some family, but none of the boats will go there at the moment. Apparently the ocean is too rough to dock at the port. The only other way to get there is by crossing the Sekhmet Desert, and no one in their right mind would ever do that. I'll settle for just writing my family a letter. Ask any resident of Casanero, and they will say no, there's no druids living in this town. It's not possible to know that. I'm sure there's a few here living in secret. People are worried Inca will cause trouble here. It's horrible when you think about it, lying about who you are just in case someone turns you into the Inca army. It's horrible when you think about it. Lying about who you are just in case someone turns you into the Inca army. It's no life to live. Despite what people might say, Casanero has always had a good relationship with Branca before it was destroyed. People only act differently now because they're scared of the Inca army. Well, I'm not going to change my opinion or be silenced. I've never had a problem with druids. I've made plenty of friends that lived in Branca, and I miss them dearly. Incense? Nice. Okay. Sometimes it can be really frustrating living here when the sailors are in town. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they give a boost to our economy, but when they're off duty, they take over the tavern. There's some weird guy in the tavern trying to challenge everyone to a game of Rebellion. I lose enough frost when I play with my friends, let alone a stranger. I came outside to drink in peace. I wouldn't say I'm much of a traveler, but I often do take a stroll outside Casanero on the huge plains of Villnoire. You should definitely try it too. Some paths look like dead ends with nothing to see, but if you get close enough, you'll stumble on something undiscovered. The true beauty of this world is overlooked, that's what I think. Big syrup. See the water posters behind me? That's for Golden Tullet and Erica Cassidy, 2 druids criminals from an island far away. If you see either of them, then report straight away. The wine and beer list here is very extensive. Chef doesn't want to talk to me, fine. I spend all day hauling crates of Palmira fruit to the stores in Casanero, but I never actually get to eat any of it myself. They sell it so quickly by the time my shift is over, they're all sold out. I've already had more than enough Palmira apples to last me a lifetime. I've got one spare, it's all yours. There we go. Found a use for that. Well, I'll be damned, that's one juicy looking Palmira apple. On sailor's wage, I can't give you much except for this. It's guaranteed to knock the socks off any landlubber. Vanilla rum. Okay. Why would an Anchor Army ship need to go to Palmira Island? They hardly have any dealings with Casanero, let alone Palmira. You know what I think? It was a spooky ghost ship. It's so obvious, isn't it? I bet that Anchor are fed up with their truce in Palmira. Everyone knows it's a druid-loving island, and Anchor are so much more aggressive now that their king is dead. Not that I want anything bad to happen to Palmira Island, but it's better that Anchor focuses its efforts there instead of Casanero. We'd be out of a job if anything happened to this town. A few nights ago, I could have sworn I saw an Anchor Army ship sailing towards Palmira Island. I know it sounds unlikely, but it was a pretty foggy night, but I'm certain of what I saw. Alright. Every now and then, some of the sailors get a bit too rowdy after a drunken night in the tavern and vandalize the town. I can't tell you how many times I've had to replant these flowers. Still, even I know they bring a massive trade into the town, and without them we would certainly struggle. I suppose you just have to take the good with the bad sometimes. Alright, let's stop in here. The kids are upstairs playing some weird game. I think it's called Invoca or something. Whatever it is, they need to start playing and quiet down. Man, I am just too witty for this world. My daughter first said she was into roleplay with the local boys. I nearly had a heart attack. She's far too young for those bedroom antics. Luckily, my idea of roleplay and her idea are 2 entirely different things. She just likes to dress up as characters and pretend. Although my roleplay sometimes involves dressing up too. Alright then. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Evoker is my most favorite story. I like playing it with my friends. Just listen to the blurb. The walls between worlds begin to weaken, and one man seeks to bring them crashing down for good. See? Doesn't that sound super exciting? I play as Cassie, naturally. She's the most beautiful character of them all. I'm just waiting for my friends to decide who they're playing as. No way, you can't be Lucan. You're way too ugly to play him. Besides, I'm older by 4 minutes. You need to learn to respect your elders. What do you mean I'm too ugly to play Lucan? We're twins, stupid. Anyone who's as dumb as you can't be the main character. You can be Garrett instead. He's as thick as you. Got some frost. 5 out of 9 chests found. Alright, 4 more. How are we gonna get... Oh, there we go. Small tonic, 6 of 9. Who needs a shop when you can just raid the town? Wow, seriously? I mean, I've heard a few other druids mention it, but I really thought it was just a myth. So you're telling me that there were survivors when Branca was destroyed? Oh, who the hell are you? How long have you been standing there? This is a private conversation. Anything you think you've heard is taken out of context. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but Branca really does still exist. The rumors are true. I've seen it with my own eyes, and everyone there is a druid just like us. Excuse me, but this conversation doesn't involve you. Whatever it is you think you've heard, you better keep it to yourself, or else. It's kind of sad how defensive you have to be just to survive as a druid. I must admit, I don't recognize you from around town. Even though Casanero is a place that gets a lot of visitors, it's mainly from passing sailors. I'm guessing you come here from Palmira? This town might be more closely tied to Anchor in terms of politics, but things here aren't all that different from Palmira. Luckily, we are on good terms with both countries now. I come here to pray for the people who lost their lives when Branca was destroyed. People put it to the back of their minds because it was druids that mainly lost their lives. Until we realize that druids and humans are all just people, the tragedy of Branca will be replaced with the tragedy of other towns, like Laihan Village, as one example. People come here to worship the Maiden of Palmira. She has a temple dedicated to her, but no one actually knows how to get inside it, so they come here instead. It's strange that people pray to the Maiden of Palmira. She was a druid, after all. It's almost like worshipping the devil or something. This church is open to anyone who wishes to visit. There may be some people in Casanero who feel indifferent to druids, but this building welcomes all children of the Lord. Is there a spark? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't see why I have to learn about the history of druids. Branca and Laihan were the only druid villages left, and they've both been destroyed now anyway. If they don't want to be wiped out, then they should have stopped practicing their magic and live a normal life. Why don't they just stop being druids? Sometimes I wish I was a druid, then I could use my magical powers to destroy the whole classroom. I'd make sure no one is inside first, not like a real druid that wouldn't care who they hurt. I don't think druids are as bad as people say, but I haven't ever met one. At least I don't think I have. I want to meet one and decide for myself whether they're good or bad. Good for you. It's a good choice, little girl. Can't you see I'm in the middle of teaching a very important class? If you think you have the intelligence of a prepubescent child, then take a seat, otherwise please leave quietly. Jeez, okay, fine. Why don't you tell this guy to get lost? Ta-da! You did it! You found the wonderful and magical quizzer. Oh, it's just you again. I mean, great, it's you again! Mr. Grumpy, my favorite customer. So come on then, what do you say to another one of my fantastic questions? There's another prize in store if you get it right. Same rules apply as last time, so let me know when you're ready. Okay, fine, let's do this. Okay, it's time for the second question. I'd say this one is a little bit trickier, or maybe it's easier. I actually have no idea, to be honest. Drumroll, please. Name the title of the story I'm describing. The walls between worlds begin to weaken, and one man seeks to bring them crashing down for good. I'll give you a hint, there's 6 letters. You know what, every time I'm just going to answer incorrectly just to see what he says. Oh, that's awkward. It's quite a popular story with the children in Casanero. I thought you were pretty hip and down with the kids, as they say. Feel free to try again, I'll just stand here. Alright. Amazing! I would kiss you if I didn't think you'd stab me with your sword. Don't worry, I won't delay the prize giving any longer. Take it, you've earned it. Rogue badge. You're pleased with the gift, aren't you? I can tell just by a completely blank expression. Anyway, I'm going to do my vanishing act again. Ciao for now, Mr. Grumpy. Alright, what does that rogue badge do? Let's take a look. Increased speed. Oh, you know who needs that? Yeah, +6 faith is awesome, but you already have tons. You need speed. I'm gonna give you that rogue badge. I'm also gonna equip the seeker badge just for the time being. Okay, yeah. I think we've pretty much explored almost everything. Was there a chest in here that we missed? Or did we get the chest? Was there a chest in here at all? I don't see one. No, I don't see one. Okay. Welcome to Casanero. We're the biggest town on the island, specializing in fishing and trade between Palmira. We recommend the day trips to Draylin Trail. Such wonderful sights to see up there. Just in case you were wondering, I'm paid to say all that. Still, it's better than doing this and scrubbing the guest toilets. Oh, there's a chest there. Big tonic, 7 of 9. Okay, 2 more. Even though the presence of soldiers in the royal family in Acre is high, I still don't feel safe there. One day I think someone will accuse me of being a druid and have me killed for no reason. That's why my husband and I have come to Casanero for a holiday every year. No one walks around pointing their fingers at anyone. Druids might not be liked here, but no one wants the violence. Come Casanero because it's such a peaceful seaside town. It doesn't really get involved in the politics of places like Inca, nor does it have a diverse nobility. After the death of the King of Inca and his son Bryce Van Hart, the royal family is so different. It's almost like they want Inca to be the only city in the world. That is a... surprisingly relevant sentiment in 2025. Jeez, okay. Let's not go there. Don't you just hate it when you're out with your mom and she runs into her friends? I'm pretty sure they've been talking for hours now. I think I'm gonna die of boredom. Oh my, that certainly is controversial. It's true that everything they say the Van Hart family have done are simply rumors, but they say Vorian is the cold and nasty one. Having said that, give me Bryce Van Hart any day. He was always the nice one of the three, you could tell from his public appearances. It's such a shame he died so young. I know this is kind of bad, but when you consider all the questionable things that have gone on, but don't you just think Vorian Van Hart has pure sex on legs? That silky long hair and devilish smile is so gorgeous. I mean, I'm not defending him, but from a physical standpoint, I could eat him up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh dear, I'm clearly friends with two misguided souls. Neither Vorian nor Bryce could ever be anything close to Adre. He just needs the love of a good woman. I'd gladly volunteer myself. Okay. Druid circles are kind of scary when you think about it. No one knows exactly how they came to be, and no one has ever been able to get rid of one. No matter what you do, they remain. Perhaps the worst part about it is the fact that even normal humans can interact with them. What do you think that means? What's the real purpose of them? The purpose of a druid circle is designed to be only used by druids, and the fact that even humans can use them shows how similar we really are. Don't you think? Okay, that's the way out. We'll explore this house here. We're missing a couple chests. Oh, there's one here. 8 of 9. We're missing one. In a few weeks' time, it will be the 15th anniversary marking the destruction of Branca. 15th? People say it was an accident, but we all know the Inca army had a role in it. The ruins of Branca are still up there, along with Draylin Trail. In fact, it's pretty much a tourist attraction now. It just doesn't seem right, does it? You shouldn't go around saying things like that. There's nothing we can gain from spreading rumors about the Inca army. It's not going to bring Branca back or the druids that live there. Did you know that the royal Van Hart family of Inca had 3 princes until a few years ago? There was Vorian, then Adre, and Bryce. A few years ago, the city of Inca announced the death of Bryce Van Hart. The statement didn't go into detail of what happened, which I always thought was strange. I wonder what happened. Okay, was there a place we didn't... We haven't found a weapon shop, have we? Oh, it's right there. Did we not come in here? I guess we didn't. Okay. 9 out of 9. There it is. And 150 frost. Nice. Is this really all the clothes this establishment has to offer for a pretty young girl like me? Seriously, I have the choice between looking poverty-stricken or like a butch lesbian. Okay. Nice choice of words there. No thanks. But the choice of clothes in Inca City is amazing. I should have been born to a wealthy noble family instead of being a fisherman's daughter. I'm gonna chalk that up to her being a little bit prejudiced and not necessarily the creator of the game, but Okay, grant slightly increased luck for this sword. That's nice. Increased attack and faith. Alright. Bullwhip. Standard attack has dark attributes. Sure, we'll get that for Vivian. Crimson Curve. No special attributes. How does that compare to Zach's 7 and 3 or 9 and 3? So plus 2 attack, but the standard attack doesn't get that guaranteed hit. But I'll just go with the stats. Sturdy pole, no special attributes. I'm assuming that's for Rayson. What have you got? 50% immunity to choke, no special attributes, plus 2 speed, plus 4 defense. What do I have for armors? Let's just equip all of these. Immunity to choke, complete immunity to toxic, immunity to dazzle. Vivian needs more speed. +3, +1, +6, +0. Okay, Vivian needs more speed. So let's go with, yeah, the woven shirt for Vivian. There we go. Yeah, that helps a lot. Now she can keep pace with everyone else here. Immunity to toxic, immunity to dazzle. I think that thick scarf is actually still fine to keep with Lucas. Im 50% immunity to choke. I don't think we really need to worry too much about our armors, but yeah, definitely wanted to give Vivian more speed because she was too slow. But okay, let's actually add Racing to our party and gear him up as well. Let's see what is in the shop that's an improvement for him. So now we can go to the party change board, and this is really simple. You just right arrow key moves somebody into the party, left arrow key moves them out. You can kind of get an overview of their stats, and then once you're done, you just select and you leave. Very simple, very clean, very effective. Nothing too complex. And I like how you can put the party in whatever order you want as well. That helps. Okay, what does Racing have? Let's check that first. Magic Staff, default weapon, +4 attack and faith, and a woven shirt. Now, I can tell from that gets +2 speed, and his speed is only 11, so he's gonna need some bonus speed as well. So we'll give him... Wait, no, he's got the woven shirt. Okay, so he already had a bit of an upgraded thing. That's fine, okay. Let's see if we can give him that pole. Sturdy pole. Yeah, 6 and 6 instead of 4 and 4. That's an improvement. Good. Send him to the back row. And... yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove all the badges from everybody. We'll take a look at everyone's AP, everyone's level, and then we'll make a decision as to who we want to take with us once we've done that. Let's start by actually resetting some things here. So we'll go Second Surge, Bright Slice, Gloom Gash. Yeah, that's good. Just by doing that, we have Light and Dark Element with at least one character, plus Second Surge. That's really good. Vivian. Shadow Snare. Nightmare. I don't think we need Rebirth now, so we'll go Evil Eclipse and Mirror Cloak. We get the Holy Resist and the Faith Boost. That's good. You. Let's go... Yeah, Shining Thorn Hysteria. We'll stick with that. I mean, so far, I don't think we've changed a single thing. I think we changed Vivian. Racing, though, he's got some really nice stuff, so he's kind of the opposite of Vivian. Vivian has revival stuff. Racing has healing stuff. Vivian uses dark magic. Racing uses light magic. So, Starshine, low Holy Faith damage. Low Holy Faith damage on all foes. Temporarily doubles Racin's attack and faith. Holy Faith damage on all foes. Restores a small amount of HP to one ally. I think we absolutely want that. Large amount of HP to one ally. Increases Holy Resist on allies. Restores a large amount of HP to all allies. That's his overflow. So here's what I'm thinking. Starshine, Blinding Light, Restore, Rejuvenate. So he's got a light spell, a light hit all spell, a low healing ability, and a high healing ability, and that uses up all his AP. I think that's the way to go. Now, how about our party members? Oh, it doesn't show their level. So Vivian is level 8, Zach is level 7. And Racing is level 7. So I think we want to take Racing and Zach with us just to help them level up a little bit. It does mean we won't have dark magic, so Lucas is going to have to carry the team with his Gloom Gash for anything dark related.
But I think that's the way to go. Rayson and Zach. Which actually makes me wonder, do we want to change Zach and take out Shining Thorn and instead focus on something that maybe is more of a status move? We probably actually don't need Hysteria. We're mostly going to be focusing on Second Surge to keep Rayson topped up. So what if we did, like, Sleeping Powder, Irritation, and then give him the attack boost, so he can use Sleeping Powder to inflict Dream, but when he's not doing that, he can just focus on his attack. Then Rayson can use Light Magic against Dark foes, Lucas can use Gloom Dash on Light foes, Zach can kind of just be the middle-of-the-road guy. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's how we're going to handle this. I like how there's at least a little bit of customization as to how you want to play and spec your characters and what roles you want to assign them. As I said earlier, I'll pay for your room tonight. Are you ready to check in for the night? Yeah, let's do it. Let's move on. We've spent enough time in Casanero. What should I do? Should I really help these druids? They claim to know all about me, but do they really know the extent of it all? You should definitely help them. You should always help people in need. She always used to tell you that. Did you forget? I should have known you would show up. It seems you're the only person I dream about these days. Who are you talking about exactly? Oh dear. If you have to ask, that's going to make her really upset. Don't worry, I won't tell her. She wants to come see you herself, but she thinks it will make you worse. What will make me worse? I don't know who you're talking about. Does she have a name, or is she nameless like you? Why are you running away? Why did you come to me in my dreams? If you have something to say, just come out and say it. I'm realizing... no, I'm not going to say anything. Another dream about that girl. It's so bizarre. I'm sure I've never seen her before, but I feel as if I do know her somehow. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me? That's strange. Looks like Zach isn't in his bed. Well, I don't think anything is strange for him. If he's gone to stretch his legs, I think I'll do the same. Can we... I don't want to disturb any sleeping guests. Oh, okay. Vivian. So it seems I'm not the only one who can't sleep. Would you like some company? Oh, it's just you, Lucas. You scared me for a second there. This town is so quiet and peaceful at night, I wasn't expecting to see anyone. Yeah, I thought a walk would clear my head. I've been having these strange dreams lately. Nothing bad or anything, I just keep seeing this girl. Oh, dream about a girl? I understand. Is she a pretty girl, or is it someone you already know, perhaps? There's nothing to understand, it's just this recurring dream I have. Besides, you do realize I'm a happily married man, right? Wait, you're what? Married? Are you serious? I didn't see anyone else back at your cabin in Palmira. Why on Villnoire haven't you said anything to us until just now? I had no idea who you people were. I didn't want to randomly blurt out personal details until I knew you meant me no harm. Her name is Kyra. We've known each other since we were children. Luckily, she's visiting family elsewhere at the moment. By the time she's back in Palmyra, the soldiers will be gone, so I know she's going to be safe. She's my priority. I see. And we don't know as much about you as we thought. I must admit, based on how close you seem with Bryce, I was starting to think, well, you know, maybe you two had a thing. You certainly have an overactive imagination. I helped Bryce with something back when we served together in the Inca Army, and in return he helped me escape. That's all there is to it.
So come on then. Since we seem to be in the sharing mood, what about you? What's keeping you up tonight? It's not that I can't sleep, I just don't want to. Casanero is the town I'm originally from, but I haven't seen it in a long time. On the way to Palmira, we didn't stop here for very long either. You might have already guessed this, but Rayson isn't my real father. He adopted me when I was a couple of years old. I don't remember my real parents, I only know what Rayson has told me. My real parents lived in one of these houses. I was born in one of these houses. I thought if I walked around town for long enough, I might remember something. I know, it's silly, isn't it? No, it's not silly at all. There's nothing wrong with wanting to learn more about them. I had noticed that you often call him by his first name, but now it makes more sense. Especially with this plan to kill Vorian Vanhard. It's Rayson's plan, isn't it? It's not really what you want. Say what you like, but I can see right through you. I've told enough lies to you already, so I won't deny this. I should want revenge. I should want to kill the person who's killed countless druids. But I just don't. I don't care if it's naive. I agreed to help find you because I knew we would pass through Casanero, even if you didn't side with us. Once we get back to Branca, my journey ends. I'm taking no part in this druid revenge. Just so you know, I have made a decision. I'm gonna go with you to this Branca base of yours. I'm not yet sure in what way I'm gonna help, if I do at all. As long as you don't mind being away from your wife, then I'm glad. Honestly, I am. There's a lot of druids at Branca that see you as their last hope. If we're leaving in the morning, then I think we should do this midnight tour of Casanero. Blah. If we're leaving in the morning, then I think we should do this midnight tour of Casanero you were planning. Never know, you might remember something. He's coming to Branca after all. He'll leave me right to him. And he's sticking with these lame ducks will be worth it in the end. Head to Draylin Trail northeast of Casanero. Okay. Well, look who's finally decided to rise from his pit. Don't mind us, we love waiting at your beck and call. As long as we get your precious beauty sleep, saving the world can wait. I'm surprised you're awake so early, Zach. I'm pretty sure you didn't get much sleep yourself, considering you're out of bed for most of the night. Excuse me for having a weak bladder. Thanks for loudly telling everyone in the public space. Stop it, Zach. You only woke up about 2 minutes ago. Lucas, it's fine. We've not been waiting for long. I hope you don't mind, but I've spoken to Rayson about what we discussed last night. Indeed she has. While I appreciate your decision is not finalized, I am truly grateful to the both of you. The future and prospect of druid kind hasn't looked so promising for a long time. Don't go thanking me yet. It's partly due to my lack of options. I'm stuck on a whole new continent now, and I don't exactly have a clear path forward. I see a sparkle. There's a direct entrance to Branca base, but while I have been away, I have instructed it be sealed shut. Therefore, the only way is to trek through the Draylin Trail. The Draylin Trail is northeast of this town and runs past the ruins of the old Branca. I believe everyone is ready to leave, so we shall set off at your behest, Lucas. There's a sparkle on that book in the corner. Alright, let's go do it. We've probably missed a couple of these little sparkles, but that's okay. Alright, let's save here. One more thing I just remembered. Vivian, give me that rogue badge. You don't need it if you're not in the party. Okay, let's assign some badges. We got the Seeker badge, we'll need that first. Rayson... Actually, nobody really needs bonus speed right now, so let's give Rayson the Druid badge. Zach... Resistance to dark damage or prevents critical hits. Let's go with dark resist. And then Lucas will actually get that rogue badge, I think. Might as well give it to somebody. I feel like it's going to be more useful than preventing critical hits. Okay, there's a little blue arrow over there.
Warrior Essence. Frost, and a yellow jewel. Okay. What's that? Ancient jewel that glows golden yellow. Okay, we'll need that later, I'll bet. Okay, who needs more attack? Lucas or... Oh, Lucas needs a lot more attack. Wow, Zach's got really high attack. Oh. Right, because he got the attack boost from the 2 abilities. But okay, then yeah, let's definitely give that to Lucas. Yeah, Zach's got ridiculously high attack. Sekhmet Desert. I don't think this is where we're supposed to go. I'm supposed to be warning all travelers not to cross the Sekhmet Desert. Without a constant supply of water, you can die in seconds. I'm talking game over if you catch my drift. But I figured out a long time ago that they pay me the same either way, so if you choose to cross, be my guest. It's not like you're going to live to actually tell anyone. No boats are currently allowed to dock or leave Sekhmet, at least that's what I've heard. I guess there is some truth to it, otherwise people wouldn't risk their life crossing the desert. Jeez, to think I was considering trying to cross the Sekhmet Desert on my own. People really aren't kidding when they say it's one of the most dangerous places on Villnoire. This man is incredibly lucky I came across him when I did. A few minutes later and he would have been toast. I'm from Sekhmet, so I'm much more used to the hot climate. It's collapse from severe dehydration. Okay, yeah, so we can't go through. That's okay, we're not supposed to be there anyway. Let's take another look around, see if there's any more of those blue hidden map spots. I don't think we've explored this top left corner, but it doesn't look like there's anything, so we'll just move on. Let's go to Draylin Trail. And then yeah, once we get through Draylin Trail, I think we'll call it there. Yeah, not seeing any other blue spots, so let's just equip the Rogue badge in place of the Seeker badge, and Draylin Trail, a nature trail popular among tourists for its easily traversable landscape. Far in the distance, ruins of Branca can be seen. We'll save, and... Yellow potions, 1 of 7. Behold, combat. Okay, we'll go Gloomgash on the Mund, Starshine on the Pupple. You attack this one to finish it off. There we go. Group Restore. Okay, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we finished that one off when we did. You can silence Zack if you want. He doesn't really have a lot of abilities to worry about. Do we have anything that's, no, no status healers. Okay, let's try this here. I don't think we really need to worry about using our overflow. But it looks like we're going to get lots of opportunities to do so. Zach gained AP and is level 8. Is it yellow? Yeah, yellow potions cure choke. Okay. I don't think we're going to have any shortage of those. Big syrup. 2 of 7. Warrior Essence. Buff Lucas's attack even further. Desert. Oh jeez, there's so many light enemies here. Maybe Vivian would have been the better choice. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. And now that we're choked, we can still... Oh, and of course I did the wrong one again. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. I thought choke prevented abilities. Maybe these don't count? I guess not. Okay, let's use, actually just attack. And wait for it.
Now we'll use... Oh, okay, shoot. Dang it. Okay, you use a yellow potion on Lucas. And now Lucas, use second surge on yourself. And now you attack. And Zach finish it off. Okay, no, Lucas. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, darn. Okay. Jeez, how much health does this thing have? There we go. Okay. Did we... Yeah, we explored that area already. Okay. Yep. Gloom Gash on the Mund. There we go. Starshine on the Messman. Nice. Attack. Oh, shoot. Restore on Zach. Good. Zach, just for fun, use Sleep Powder. There we go. And now I have time to go and use Second Surge on Racing. Restore his health a bit. And everybody just pummel away. Dang it. Okay. Gloom Gash, finish it. Done. Yellow Potion, Common Bottle. Stamina. Touching the pedestal restored all your stamina. Okay. Right. So it's like you can jump these gaps, and each one costs 1 stamina. We're gonna make it. Well, we made it. And then these things restore it. I like how each dungeon kind of has its own sort of theme or puzzle to it. And at no point is it just like a standard, you know, dungeon crawl. Like, there's always some puzzle to be solved in some way. You know, with Heimhold, you had to find the keys that opened the locked doors. Oh, wait a sec, hold on. There we go. With, no, there we go. That's the one. With, Draylin Trail here, you have to, give me a second, there we go. With Draylin Trail, you have to, you know, jump these gaps, and... Oh, you bugger! Oh, it's a good thing Zach's not really using a lot of abilities right now. Yeah, Draylin Trail has these gaps you gotta jump across, and the stamina that you have to keep track of. Hardy Badge, what is that? Increases resistance to all status effects by 25%. Okay. We have immunity to Dazzle. He's got 50% immunity to Choke. I'm gonna give that to Lucas so that he doesn't get choked, or can hopefully resist it, and then that way he can keep using Second Surge. Okay, I gotta be careful not to take a wrong step here. There we go, we're good. Gloom Gash on the Mund, Starshine on the Pubble, attack the Mund, Restore, Choke and Grasp. Aye. Okay. Gloom Gash on the Mund again. I'm running out of yellow potions now. Attack the Mund. Oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got it. Zach gained AP. Restore our stamina. Sharing incense, nice. 5 out of 7. 2, 3, 4, alright. Yeah, not exactly a difficult puzzle to solve, but I like the uniqueness of it. I like the creativity behind it. Nice. And I'm actually not even going to use any skills on this. I'm just going to finish this guy off. There we go. Everyone's in decent... Got a decent amount of SP right now. Rayson might need to top up soon, but he's okay for now. Okay. Oh, I should have saved. Hold on a moment, everyone. There's something I should explain. See, I like how Vivian travels with us, even if she's not in the immediate party. I'm sure you'll be thankful to know we're nearly at the top of Draylin Trail. However, there is something we must do before we can proceed any further. As a safety precaution, I have created a magical mechanism which prevents humans from reaching the top of the Draylin Trail and locating our base. We'll need to disarm it before we can continue. It's no great feat, we simply need to light the 2 torches in this room. The torches only respond to druids, therefore you will need to take both Vivian and myself with you. Just like the beasts we fight, everyone has a natural affinity for either the dark or holy element. I can light the dark torch, while Rayson can light the holy torch. Lucas, as you have the most battle experience, I am more than happy for you to be in charge of our formation. Every time we come across a druid circle, I believe it would be a prudent time to reassess. Fair enough. Having everyone fight together is a bad idea. We'll just get in each other's way. I'll make sure there's always someone in reserve so we don't all get burned out. I know where this is going. Poor old me, sidelined again. That's no problem, I can stand around and look pretty. It's just one of my many talents. Excellent. Then let's light the torches and make haste to Branca base. Okay, well then, let's reorganize. Zach, you don't need that cursed badge. Let's change our party, and we'll go Vivian, then Rayson. Vivian, guess what you're getting? You're getting that rogue badge. Now everybody has 11 speed. That's perfect. And let's actually take a look here for a second. Now that we have both Vivian and Rayson, I'm probably not going to need to worry about that so much. But there's not a whole lot. What's Shockwave? Weak neutral weapon damage on all foes. I could go with that. It's, you know, it's worth it to have a secondary party member. I'll just get negation as well. Yep, I don't think there's too much we need to worry about for that. Sure, yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're good. Got full stamina. Okay. Let's go Gloom Gash against this one, and then Vivian finish it off. Rayson Starshine on the Pubble. That's fine, you can group restore all you want. I'm gonna keep... Yeah. Keep your ability. Use it on Rayson, and now Rayson finish off the Pubble with Starshine. Oh, didn't finish it. Okay. Oh, really? There we go. And a horn helmet. Immunity to choke. A little less speed. More defense. I think... Oh, no, that's way too much of a speed decrease. I think giving that to Lucas is the way to go. Yeah. up our stamina. And this way? Let's see where this takes us. Ooh, we're running low on stamina now. Okay, Vivian lit that torch. Are we gonna make it? Uh-oh. We have only 2 jumps left. Oh, just barely. This way? Oh, I don't know. This might be a bad idea. No, there's the torch. Okay, got that one. 1, 2. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. I think that's the way out. Yeah. Let's explore this side, see if there's a chest. I think we are missing one. Oh boy, is there ever. Ooh, okay, bunch of light foes. So let's have... Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Evil Eclipse. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Hit 3 at once. Attack the Pubble. Gloom Gash on the Desert. Choke the Grasp. Shadow Snare on this one. And I think... Lucas, use Second Surge on yourself. You've got the lowest SP. And Vivian, Shadow Snare. Done. Alright, they both gained a level. A Cosmic Bond, and we got all the chests. Got some XP. Vivian and Lucas just jumped to level 10 for that. That's awesome. What is this Cosmic Bond? Begins battle with a full ATB bar and plus attack and faith. Awesome. Okay. Will not complain about that. And it looks like we're pretty much at the way out here. Nice. Okay. Now here's a question. I don't think we need Racing anymore, and... Or sorry, not Racing. I don't think we need Vivian anymore, and she's now at level 10. Zach and Racing are still only at level 9, though, so we'll bring them back. I probably could have taken that rogue badge off, but that's fine. Okay, Racing, I want you to use Restore on yourself. And I think we're good. Okay. Do we want to allocate any AP? Don't think we need to. Although, we don't need Bright Slice. Maybe we do. Let's just take Puncture. I wanted to see if I could get Drain Blade for the attack boost, but not without getting rid of all the elementals. Yeah. I'll give you Shining Thorn. Yeah. And Racing... Not really a lot. Yeah, okay. No, not gonna overthink it too much. I'm just gonna go. Save. Everyone, please be on your guard. Something isn't right. The magical energy in this room is rapidly increasing. Yeah, I can sense it too. What's going on? Have you two gone nuts? I mean, no more nuts than you already are. I can't sense or see anything. I'm sick of this place. Let's get out of here. Yeah, well, you're a human, so you wouldn't. Your body doesn't have the right sensitivity to magical energy like a druid does. In fact, you lack sensitivity in all respects. It's the Druid Guardian, a beast I summoned as a last resort to watch over and protect Branca base. It should never harm a druid, but it's viewing us as a threat. If we try to leave, it will attack. So what are you saying? It's another summoned beast like the one I fought in the Palmira woods? You sure like to make things complicated. Correct. Only this one isn't meant to harm us. For some reason it's acting aggressive, almost as if it's already been triggered by something. So what's the plan? If it's something put in place to protect us, surely we should leave it until it calms down. We can find another route to Branca base. No. It's an unnatural beast made by compressing my magical energy into a solid form. Regardless of its origins, a beast is a beast, and it's acting hostile. We'll have to vanquish it like any other. Right. How about you say that again in a language I can actually understand? Boss fight? He means kill the big beast. Is that simple enough for you? There it is. Prepare yourselves, everyone. Here it comes. Guardian. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to be light element. Now I don't know what to do. Just attack, I guess. And Gloomgash? Yeesh. Okay, Rayson, you're on heal duty. Force field might be a good idea. Yeah, let's maybe see about putting up a force field. Holy resist. On all allies, though, that's not a bad thing. There we go. Saint Star. Nice. Okay, yeah, that was a great idea. Matter of fact, I don't even want to use any other abilities yet, just save the SP. I don't know how long that force field's gonna last. Seems to last a good while. Nice, okay. Let's just keep pummeling away at him. Oh, okay, now he's Dark Element. Okay, let's use Second Surge on Rayson, and Rayson use Starshine, I guess. And use Shining Thorn, there we go. Dread. What did that do? Let's go with Bright Slice, Shining Thorn. Yeah, we all have light abilities. Black Bludgeon. Youch! Overflow Second Surge on Zac, so you can use Shining Thorn again. Nice. Yikes! Okay, we gotta take this guy out quick, because there we go. That works. Poof. Bloomin' heck. You seriously telling me a beast like that came from you, old man? I've never known a druid who could do that. No wonder Vorian is shaking in his boots. That kind of beast isn't something I can summon at whim. It requires an immense amount of my magical energy. It's doubtful that I could summon another even if I wanted to. As druids age, that power goes into decline. Even I am not as powerful as I once was. The longer we wait to exact revenge on Vorian, the weaker I will become. As I keep telling you, I don't want you to push yourself too hard. You can always let the three of us take over the fighting. That's why you've recruited those two. Nonsense, Vivian. I'll hear no more of it. I still have plenty of fight in me, and I will never allow myself to become a burden on anyone. Here, let me spell it out for you. She's trying to say you're too old, dude. Take a hint. To resort to tactics like that and even putting people in danger? These druids must be beyond desperate. Hey, is everything okay, Lucas? Yeah, everything's fine. Come on, there's no point hanging around here anymore. Shall we head to this Branca base of yours? Okay. Seeker badge. Aha, there we go. There's an exit. And what have we got? Wizard Essence.
rare bottle. Let's see. Whew, 67 faith. Wow. Is the wizard essence... Oh no, that's max SP. You know what? Rayson could actually use a little more. He's not as... he doesn't have as much as Vivian, and for being a primary magic user, it makes sense for him to have that. Okay, well, we are now outside the Branca base, a base of hidden operations in a series of ancient caverns. Many survivors from Branca now treat this as their new home. So, we will enter that on the next episode. So, that'll do it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time on Villnoire.